Hello friends, today I'm going to be sharing with you my top favorite spring picks for this spring season. I have a variety of finishes in this video, from cremes to speckleds to shimmers to hollows. I have so much to share with you guys, and I want to just get started because spring is one of my favorite seasons when it comes to nail polish. I know not everyone thinks that way, but hopefully with some of my picks I can convince you otherwise. The first pick that I'll be sharing is actually two because they are so similar. This is ILNP Sunday and ILNP Dewdrop. Both of these are these beautiful speckled shades that ILNP does so beautifully. Sunday is this stunning polish that is the exact shade of strawberry ice cream. Also, there's pink metallic flakes in here that make the polish shine so beautifully. Similarly, we have Dewdrop, which is this beautiful, almost minty pale green that looks absolutely stunning in the sunlight due to those teal metallic flecks. Speckled shades to me are my absolute favorite to wear in the spring. If anyone else agrees with me, let me know, because I know that speckled shades are definitely not always a fan favorite, but I just cannot resist these two in the spring. Fun fact, ILNP Sunday was actually my birthday polish a few years ago, just because it reminded me of like a delicious strawberry cake so much. And if it's not obvious, Dewdrop I feel reminds me so much of that precious, like fresh cut grass kind of vibe in the spring. We have like flowers popping up everywhere, and this green just reminds me of that so much. I think that is something that ILNP does so well in general, is their shades are just so evocative of whatever it is that they bring into the world, and they are just so creative. Alrighty, next up is this beautiful pastel neon. This is Cirque Colors Linen, which is honestly just as hard to spell as it is to say. Trust me, I've owned this polish for years, and I get the spelling wrong every single time. Don't come for me, I'm not a French girly. But anyway, this is one of my favorite yellows, probably my favorite yellow, period. And it is just so absolutely stunning. It is pale enough, but also bright enough, but also saturated enough. And it's honestly stunning. It is the perfect shade of yellow. It goes very well with my skin tone. Now that I'm looking at myself in the camera, it also kind of matches my shirt a little bit. So that's probably why I liked this shirt to begin with, because it reminds me of this polish, but it is just absolutely stunning. The formula on it kind of sucks, but it's worth it as long as you're very patient and do 3 coats. I love this polish so much, I went ahead and replaced the skinny Cirque brush, which made application horrible, to the wide flat brush, and it made everything a lot easier to apply. Next up is another Cirque shade. This is Cirque Colors Garden Party. It is this beautiful, almost sagey, minty, very eucalyptus shimmer. This was one of the first Cirque Colors shades I ever got, and I don't really see anyone ever talking about this shade. I guess it probably wasn't like a very popular shade at the time, but it is absolutely stunning, and it reminds me so much of springtime. It's kind of hard to describe this polish when you're looking at it. It has like this mirror-like quality to it because it's so sheer. I don't really know how to describe it. Maybe y'all can see but it's something very ghostly about this shade. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it does remind me so much of a garden party. Anyway, I love it. Following that up, we have another beautiful shimmer. This is China Glaze Pearl Jammin'. It is this very soft baby blue shade with this strong copper shimmer. And in the light, this color just transforms. It is such a beautiful shifty color. Again, a pretty bad formula on it, I'm not gonna lie. I have considered destashing this polish multiple times, but it is just so stunning as long as you're patient with it. A blurring base coat is basically required to use this polish. Maybe it's just my bottle, I don't know. But I have kept this polish around for many years for a reason, because it is just absolutely stunning. Following that up, we have another beautiful light blue shade. This is Cirque Colors Spoonful of Sugar. This came out last year, I believe around March or April, and guys, I have raved about the Cirque Colors shimmer graphic formula for so long, but this one is just on another level. It is this beautiful periwinkle shade with this absolutely dazzling pink shimmer, as you can see, and there's just a crap ton of those holographic flakes in it. If you're familiar with the shimmer graphics, then this one is just as good as any of the other ones. It is very, very sheer. In 3 coats, the visible nail line is still very apparent, so I like to wear it with a blurring base coat, but honestly, when it is so sheer that holographic and shimmer pigment shines through so much, it might be worth it. Up next, this is Polish Salvador Dali. This is a polish pickup shade. It came out in August 2023, and it is a awe-inspiring lavender, not a periwinkle, with this copper gold green shifting pigment in it. I have never seen a polish like this before on my nails with the amount of shifts that it has in it, and I feel like shifty pastel shades are exactly what I need in the spring, especially this one, and I like to add a hollow sparkle on top of it. But honestly, even if you top it with some iridescent flakes, that would just bring out the shiftiness even more. Unfortunately, this shade is not available for purchase anymore. However, I feel like any lavender periwinkle shifting shade is perfect for the spring, at least in my opinion, because I am not saving all of those shimmers for summer. I am starting now. Alrighty, moving on, we have Polished for Days Lush. If you're online in any nail community, you have probably seen this polish raved about in recent times. This came out in Polished for Days Vernal Equinox collection at the end of 2024. Polished for Days is also one of my favorite brands when it comes to these beautiful shifting shimmers, and this one is no different. It is a bright lilac shifting shimmery polish that shifts from blue to green. And I feel like this polish just reminds me so much of all the beautiful bright flowers that pop up during the spring, and I just cannot get enough of it. Especially because this polish just glows. I mean, even in the bottle, as you can see, it is just absolutely stunning and it takes my breath away. Next up is Kathleen & Co.'s King Cake. This came out in their Mardi Gras collection for 2024. I believe they have a Mardi Gras collection each year. I'm not sure if this one will be brought back or not, but I actually made my first purchase from Kathleen & Co. for this polish. I don't know why. I'm not like a big Mardi Gras celebrator, but something about this polish just felt right. It is this delicate milky white with metallic gold and purple and like teal flakes in it, and I feel like it just encapsulates Mardi Gras so well, but also making it a perfect shade for spring. So because of that, I absolutely love it. As I discussed earlier in the video, speckled shades are beautiful, and this metallic Crelly polish fits in with that so well. I actually used this shade for my Easter manicure last year, and honestly, I probably will again this year just because it is so perfect for the spring season. Alright, last but not least, we actually have a topper. This is Holo Taco's Rose Gold Flake Taco. The reason I included this is because I feel like this polish will look good over basically any springtimey shade that you can think of. So I feel like it would be perfect for the season. I mean, just thinking of some of the shades that I have shown today, I mean, this and this would be a match made in heaven. Over Lush, we just talked about, I feel like they're made for each other. Over Garden Party, I feel like it would look like these beautiful flower petals over this stunning milky green shade. Over Salvador Dali, I feel like it would just bring out those like pinky purple undertones so well. And even over Cirque's Trompe L'Oeil, they just complement each other beautifully. So anyway, I think I have made my point clear that this polish is absolutely stunning with whatever you want to pair for it this season, or honestly just wearing it on its own over like a sheer nude color would be stunning, because like I said, this reminds me so much of like flower petals just like dancing delicately along your nail. Alrighty guys, that's pretty much all the yapping I have left in me today. I hope you guys liked my spring picks this season. I feel like all together they make a beautiful color story and just encapsulate that beautiful spring, fresh, newness vibe that we all would like. Let me know how you felt about my picks and feel free to share your picks in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!